everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the Saferexpert Q8. It is a wireless pan, tilt, and zoom with 30x optical zoom Wi-Fi security camera. So here it is, the Saferexpert Q8. It is a large security camera, the biggest I have tested thus far. It comes in three parts: the camera, the bracket, and the power supply. The camera unit comes with one 2.4 gigahertz antenna that will rotate a full 360 degrees and tilt 90 degrees. The housing is made out of metal material, and the rotating platform and the tiltable head are made out of plastic. On the top is the mounting interface for the bracket and where the wires come out. The connection wires comprise of the 12-volt power source connector, the Ethernet connector, the audio RCA connector, and the reset button. On the rotating platform is the microphone hole and the ambient light sensor. And in the rear is where the SIM card would go for the 4G version of this camera. On the tilting head is the camera lens. It is an optical zoom in and out camera lens with autofocusing for crystal clear video even at the maximum of 30x zoom. On the sides of the lens are where the infrared LED lights for night vision are located. There are 3 on each sides. Below the lens are 2 white LED lights for color night vision. And on the bottom of the tilting head is the waterproof compartment for the micro SD card. An 8 gigabyte up to a 512 gigabyte micro SD card is supported. A class 10 or higher micro SD card is recommended. The mounting bracket is made out of metal material, and they have made it really easy to mount the camera to a wall. It has the wall mounting plate that comes off, so it is light and easy to position the plate onto a wall of the desired location and then screw on the plate with the provided screws. So you don't even need a template because this is the template. And mounting the bracket back to the plate is also super easy. Just clip it on and tighten up this one screw on the bottom for a secure fit. You can pass the connection wires to go through the wall where the plate is mounted, or out of the sides of the bracket on either side, or on the bottom of the bracket. The power supply unit is where the speaker is located for the two-way communication, and the power supply circuit board, which supplies about 14 volts to the camera. It has the AC wall plug, the barrel connector that powers the camera, and the audio connector for the speaker. So to get started, download the app. It is called the camhipro app, a free downloadable app in the App Store. Power up the camera, hit Add Camera, and follow the in-app instructions. You can either connect the camera using an Ethernet cable or via Wi-Fi. Once connected, choose a desirable location and mount the camera. Now, open up the camhipro app. Here in the main page on the top center, you can choose the layout: single screen, screen list, or the 4-screen layout. On the top left, you can see the manually recorded photos and videos. On the top right, you can add more devices. On the bottom left are the contents of the micro SD card. There are continuous recording clips in blue and motion or sound-activated alarm videos in chronological order. The alarm recordings are in 15-second clips, and the continuous recording clips can be manually set from 15 seconds to 900 seconds. You can play or download the video clip to the folder and then save to your camera roll of your phone or device. The recorded video clips are in 1080p resolution. In the middle is the folder which contains the manually recorded video clips and photos and the downloaded recorded video clips in which they can now be saved to the camera roll of your phone or device. On the bottom right is the settings. Here in the settings on the top right is the sharing icon. You can save the QR code and share it or send it to someone. You can change the name of the camera with the Edit tab. You can configure the wireless setting, change the password, manage the alarm and the notifications, change the video format from 50 Hz to 60 Hz, change the audio input and output volumes, set up the SD card recordings, format the SD card, set the time zone, reboot the camera and reset the default, see the device information, and delete the device. You can hit the thumbnail to go right into the camera live view interface or get there from the previous screen. Once in the live view page, you can go back to the settings again. Change from standard definition to high definition and vice versa. Go to full screen landscape mode. On the bottom, you can turn on the audio. Take a snapshot. Record a video manually. Hold the audio icon for the two-way communication. Now swipe on the bottom for the pan, tilt, and zoom interface. Here you can pan 355 degrees and tilt 92 degrees. When the zoom is activated, it will digitally zoom in, and then the optical zoom will activate. And when you zoom out, it will also activate the digital zoom and then followed by the optical zoom, which takes a while. Swipe once again for more features. We have the mirror and the flip feature. We have the volume adjustments. We have the manual image adjustments for brightness, contrast, and saturation. And the restore to default. We have the night vision modes. The ordinary mode is normal color by day and infrared black and white at night. Color mode is normal color by day and white LED light color vision at night. And the intelligent mode is normal color by day and infrared black and white night vision at night and white LED light color night vision when the motion detect or the sound detect alarm is triggered. Although the camera does a good job of autofocusing, the manual focus comes in handy when the camera autofocuses on a closer object, but you want to focus in on the farther object and vice versa. However, the zoom function in this mode does not have the digital zoom. So if you want to quickly zoom in and quickly zoom out, it is much faster in this mode. And directional swiping on the screen also will pan and tilt the camera. But once the digital zoom is activated or engaged, the swiping on the screen will now allow for a more controlled and accurate position within the original frame for closer inspections. And finally, we have the preset position feature. This feature allows you to set up to 255 preset locations for a quick placement of the camera to the preset locations and the corresponding zoom factor with a number assigned to that location. So here I have number 1, confirm, and hit call. That is the preset location for number 1. And here is the preset location for number 2. And here is the preset location for number 3. So on and so forth. So let's select a location and assign a location. First, let's go to placement number 1. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and zoom in. Okay, there's a box I've left right next to the car there. It is a USPS priority mailbox. So let's go ahead and zoom in on it. Okay. Digital zoom. All right. Now let's go ahead and assign a number to that location. Let's assign it to number 15 or number 16. Confirm and set up. Default setting success, it says. So let's go back to number 1 and call. And it'll go back to the original location. As you can see, I'm getting notifications. Let's go ahead and also digitally zoom out. Okay, so it was number 16. Let's go ahead and hit number 16, confirm, and call. As you can see, it will zoom all the way in, but not all the way to the digital zoom. So here it is in standard definition, and here it is in the high definition. Let me go ahead and digitally zoom in. So once you have digitally zoomed in on the original frame, you are now able to move it around and accurately position yourself for a closer inspection. Not bad, eh? Here in the landscape mode, there's everything that was in the portrait mode. You have the icons on the bottom for the speaker, microphone, video, photo, the HD to SD toggle, the pan, tilt, and zoom, and on the top right are the additional toolbar for more features. The infrared black and white night vision is really nice and very clear at night. Here it is illuminating the side yard area very nicely. Now here is another security camera further up the driveway. Now split screen. Here you see a car passing by, so now you get the idea. It blows away the other security camera I already have in place that also has its own infrared lights for night vision, but it is not as bright as the Saferexpert's infrared lights. Watch as I rotate the Saferexpert camera out of position. And now back in position. This area has never been this bright at night. Simply awesome. Now here it is at night with the white LED lights on for color night vision, zooming in on the box. It takes a little while to autofocus, but once it is in focus, it is nice and clear. It also has a motion tracking feature. Here I'm walking around the monitored area at night, and the camera does a very good job of following me around. Even when I disappear behind the car, the camera bounces right back to tracking me once again. And once the subject is gone, it goes back to where it was monitoring previously. Now here is a situation where the camera is set to the intelligent mode, where the white LED lights are triggered from a motion detection and the violator is constantly tracked. The would-be violator is discouraged by the bright warning lights and goes away. The camera returns to the original position, the white LED lights turn off, and it goes back to the infrared night vision. The white LED lights stay on for about 30 minutes before turning off. Once a motion or sound is detected, a notification will be pushed to your phone or device. You can set an action once an alarm is triggered. You can set it to play the alarm, a canine bark, or a custom recording. You can set the duration to 5, 10, 20, or 30 seconds. Here are some preset positions in black and white night vision, followed by color night vision, and during the day for each position. It is one of my favorite features of this security camera. Now just make sure to either remember the position with the number assigned to it or write it down to quickly position the camera to the designated preset location. Another great feature on this camera is the zoom feature. It is as if you have a remote control telescope at your disposal. The image at 30x zoom is awesome, and with the ability to fine-tune the image with the focus addition and subtraction feature and the accurate placement with the digital zoom is truly a gift. So you can enjoy this amazing security camera. So if you need a security camera to monitor a large area, this camera is a great choice. But if you are just monitoring an immediate area and don't need to have 30x optical zoom or preset positions, go with something else. But really, which would you rather have? Out of what is now the 14th security camera placed around the house, this has become my favorite and the best security camera I have tested so far. So that'll do it for this video of the Saferexpert's Q8, the wireless 30x optical zoom PTZ security camera with 255 preset positions. So if you want to check it out for yourself, the link to the product is down below in the video description. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.